So Ricky, another good performance today, another 3 points on the board. What's your initial reaction after the game?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit scrappy at times, to be honest with you. I mean, I think play for player, we were better than them in general. Gary's team is always well organised, counter quickly, they're always energetic and things. And one of our game plans was to kind of snuff that out. I think we've done that, but I just thought we were a bit untidy on the ball. So that kind of possession phase of the game, I would like to be cleaned up quite a bit, and we spoke to them about half time and how we wanted to angle to try and get on the ball, and it was a bit tighter in the second half, and I just felt we needed the second goal to settle down, and that's what happened.
Obviously we've got to be pretty pleased if you do feel like we've got another gear to kick into still, but we still come away with a pretty comfortable 3-0 result on the day.
Yeah.
3 real just moments of quality to win it, wasn't it?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm not big on naming goal scorers, definitely not, but obviously Ross, he took his goal really well. The first one was fantastic, and the second one was a really difficult skill to do. So, fair play to Ross. He's been brilliant for us, and I want every area to get better. I want all those moments to mean something to the lads, and I just felt today was a kind of, what do you call it, almost like a run-of-the-mill league game. After Wednesday's a lot of drama. Saturday was a bit of drama last week, and today was kind of, Wednesday was a good crowd. I felt a good kind of atmosphere about the place, a bit of a good environment to be playing in. Today was a bit different, windy, dry day, not much happening, pretty quiet around the boot, so they had to create their own atmosphere, and they've done that to a point, but there's areas of our game to improve. We can kick on, and what I did like about it, obviously Ross got back in the starting line-up, but Keane played. I was planning to play Keane today regardless of the situation with Lenny, and Martin came in and done a really good job, and it shows the improvement in a year and a bit since we had Martin. So so it's improvement, it's part of the process of winning games, but that's really all I focus on, is just working with the different areas in the squad to get better.
I mean, one of my favourite things coming into these interviews with you now is that we're not maybe pinpointing individual players maybe as much as we did last year, because team performances every single match so far, and we could probably sit here and talk about every single player and how well they played today, but defensively, Martin coming in at right back, Jack into centre back, how great is it to have that versatility?
Yeah, I felt we needed it. I just felt Jack wasn't quite ready. I think we've got potential bounce game on Tuesday night that I might play him, and then Saturday in the cup to come up, so I need to think about the team for those. I'm going to make drastic changes, absolutely not, but the whole squad, and I feel that I can put any number of players on the park and I can get relatively what I'm looking for out of them, where it's a bit more passing or a bit more direct or a more defensive structure. So yeah, happy with the group just now.
And 4 games into the league season now, Ricky. You told me what you'd say to me if I mentioned the league table at all. We're not going to talk about that, but you've got to be happy with how the boys have started the season, and sort of what's the kick on next to obviously keep our feet on the ground.
Winning games, just win games. We're in the cup next. League doesn't matter now. It's like we're probably 4 games in. So the most important thing for me, right, regardless of anything, is the amount of goals that we're scoring, the chances that we're trying to create, the defensive structure within that, not just defenders, the goalkeeper all the way through. Are we doing the things that we kind of train on? We've got a really, I would say, rigorous training method that we put out to the guys. I'm never into a philosophy, but we have a training method that we work on, that we analyse on, that we try and make the players better individually and as a team. That's what I'm interested in. I believe if you get that right as a coach, and you get a bit of luck, then all the victories come into place. But you need to battle and you need to win. Not one game is the same as the next, so we just go into the next one and crack on and just play our football, and that's it.
And can I just finish off by asking as well? I feel like I would say to you after most games about the numbers we've had on the stream and how unbelievable that is. I think over 700 comments came in throughout the 90 minutes, and hundreds of viewers again. I think we hit 2,000 views total for the game in the week, which is incredible to see. But from a local sense as well, I think people locally, what would you message me to come down and start watching this team as well, just how well they are playing?
Yeah, I mean, I see new faces. Obviously, I've been here for a long time, so I kind of get to know people who are around about the place. But probably the local part of things is the bit that needs to grow. The global fan base is, you ask me all the time. It's incredible, and 100%. We thank everybody for that. It really is, and I hope we're pleasing everybody, and I hope that they're getting value for whatever money that they put in, but also being part of the experience, because we live it here every day, and we want them to live it every day, and find out what's going on with the Braves, and it's really like it is a life thing, you know, for myself and Chris to, you know, in the first instance, obviously it's Chris's club. So we just want to keep doing well for ourselves and for the people who are watching, but the local thing is an area that we would love to develop, and that's the thing though, that's the beauty about our club. There's things that we can develop. Forgetting about on the park, that's my responsibility to do that, but off the park, and I know Chris and all the guys are working really hard to develop that. The global fan base is truly incredible to have that, truly incredible. It was the best attended game in Scotland, that's for sure, in the lower leagues probably, in the bottom 3 leagues, 4 leagues, whatever. So, it's a fun place to be, it's an exciting place to be, so, and I hope everybody feels that as well. And you know, there's always going to be a difficult time, isn't there? There's going to be sometimes we're going to get beat or we lose a last minute goal, and I'm never into this hypercritical people, you know, like, and what I've seen is people have been friendly, they've been respectful, and they've understood, you know, where we're at as a club, you know, like, it's not just a case of, oh, we're putting this money, we're going to win the league. It's unbelievably difficult to do that. The setup's not even set up in Scottish football to allow that to happen easily. Of course it can happen, but there's been a good understanding about everything, and I think an understanding about what the actual club is actually all about, and that can only stand us in good stead in order to grow and go forward.
Well, sounds brilliant, Ricky, and I'd certainly say an enjoyable way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
So cheers.
Glad you liked it. Cheers, lad.
Cheers.